Um, Webb Simpson and Adam Scott. Now, these two guys, maybe not completely different guys. Webb Simpson is not in the best form. He was injured, but man, for years, this guy has fit these courses here, shorter courses. He attacks par fives. His birdie or better is very good. But Webb Simpson on short courses in particular, he gets after it. So coming out of the gate, I think he might be pretty low owned in DFS Showdown tomorrow. So I will be targeting him as well. Just another one of those guys. One guy that I will be looking to add on DFS for the weekend, not necessarily for Showdown, he is in the bad wave, is Adam Scott, the Aussie. Good in the wind, so I don't think it's going to affect him too much. I think he should be all right. Hopefully he makes the cut. That's ideal. But I love Adam Scott this weekend. I think he's going to absolutely tear the course apart Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I will be looking to live bet him on Friday or Thursday afternoon after the first round finishes up. Hopefully it's just like 1 or 2 under and his number drops a little bit. I got a feeling someone's going to go low tomorrow, maybe -8 or in that early slate. So at that point, you can get these guys at extremely long odds, even though they're maybe like only 6 strokes back of second place. We saw that last week with Scott Piercy. Scott Piercy was leading the entire tournament, but he had a 5-stroke lead, and it was just him. He ends up double bogeying back-to-back holes. Next thing you know, it was an 8-shot swing between him and Tony Finau. I had Emiliano Grillo, who finished in third. Sucks, but is what it is. So wrapping up this DFS thing here, things that I'm looking for the weekend, you got to have that wedge game. If your wedge game's off, you're in trouble. So precise on short wedges. It's not too long of a course, so 100 to 150 yards, and that 75 to 150 range. Once again, part of the reason I love Webb Simpson, that 100 to 125, he's as good as anybody, always has been. So always something to keep in mind. You got to have that. Got to be able to get up and down, because 5 under, you could miss the cut. Maybe that's pushing it a little bit, but 4 under, something like that. We've seen it before. A guy like Will Zalatoris maybe shoots 3 under. Doesn't have a bad weekend, but misses some putts. Doesn't birdie too many holes, and misses the cut by a stroke on the weekend. And then comes out FedEx Cup tournament and destroys it. Here nor there, Rocket Mortgage Classic, DFS, late night insight, wrapping it up. Giving a quick recap here, if you're just tailing in for the end. Mark Hubbard's one of my guys. DFS Showdown, just for the Saturday or the Thursday slate, we're gonna want to load up on the morning guys. The wind is about double, triple, big gusts in the afternoon. The guys with the early tee times, they can actually get into the clubhouse before the wind really truly picks up. These guys can attack the course, maybe put up a low number, shoot 64, 63. I don't see any reason why these guys can't shoot 10 under tomorrow. So if you're on Prize Picks, anything like that, Matt Kucher is one name that I love. His numbers on Thursday are about double what they are on the rest of the week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the same thing for Webb Simpson. They're sitting at 4 and 4.5 birdies, and those are 2 guys. Love both those overs. They go off early tomorrow. Short course. On short courses, those guys are able to find the hole. Vets, birdie. They just put. It was the same thing as my last week or 2 weeks ago, having the John Daly at the Open Championship. Sure, he might not be the best, but man, there's plenty of opportunities. You tell me you can't find 2.5 birdies for a guy with a long drive who fits that course. Over, and then I would maybe wait until tomorrow around noon or so for those late tee times to go off, and I would take some afternoon unders on birdies. If the numbers go up to like 6, 5.5 birdies or better for some of those guys, I would lean toward the under in the afternoon slate. Funny bookman my two. Piercy fumbled the bag last week. It was tough to watch Scott Piercy last week. I'm a number one component. I always say it all the time. It's tough to win on Sunday. You got to have some nuts. And I've said it for years. Some guys just don't have it. Scott Piercy looked as cool as it gets for, 3.5 rounds, and then back 9, just it was tough to watch. But it happens all the damn time. I had my guy Cam Smith last year against same thing, Scott Piercy. I had Cam Smith at 150 to 1. I got him live against, and in the it was in the FedEx, and Tony Finau ends up winning. Cam Smith hits the drive into the water on 18 or on the playoff hole and lost immediately. But it is what it is. It's tough to win out there. So shout out to Tony Finau. Shout out to those guys. Winner this week will be Adam Scott. I think if Adam Scott can get through this first day, he's really working uphill. But that's my guy. The other one, I think the first thing I wrote this week on my notes was you got to score. Got her up, giddy up, got her up. The rookie out of Rutgers, dude absolutely bombs the ball, hits it further than anybody. We've seen Bryson, Cam Davis, these guys who hit the ball a mile have won out here. Got her up should be a perfect example of that. He's gotten off to terrible starts the past 2 weeks. Terrible. 75, 76, but then came back 60s, every single round after that on Thursday. So if Goddard can get after it tomorrow, watch out. Giddy up, Goddard up. On that note, I'm out of here. Anybody got any questions in the comments? No, it's late night. Hopefully some East Coasters turn in early in the morning. That's all I got. Rockin' Words Classic. DFS Showdown. This is Ghost Picks Patrick. My guy Mark Hubbard is who we are locking in for the top 20 at plus 270. Think that about wraps it up. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. Thank you for tuning in, and we're out of here.